What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to G Myers World Podcast. And right now we're going to be talking about Week 8, 2022 in the NFL. It started off early with the Broncos and the Jags. I don't want to go too much into this game other than to tell you that Russell Wilson was still terrible, all right? But they were able to kind of squeeze out the victory, and the dude had the nerve to say, "Let's ride" in the post-game interview. He had the nerve to say that. So I think he thinks that it's an actual joke, and he doesn't care about anything that's going on. This guy's wilding out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, horrific gameplay, you know what I'm saying? Signing ridiculous deals and just making a joke about it. And I actually love that he did that, though, because at the end of the day, it is his show to screw up. They believe in him. They thought that he was something that he's clearly not, and he's just going along with the joke. Like, let's ride, bro. Broncos country. I know a lot of you guys just threw up in your mouth a little bit, but it is what it is. The Jaguars fought, pretty hard. They started off the game in control. Etienne, the running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars, he was pretty decent. I don't know if he's going to end up getting traded, probably, depending on how everything works out, because his stock value should be up. He's on a very terrible team. And, there's been a lot of talk about, different trades and things going on as the season, starts to progress. So we don't know what's going to happen. We have to wait to see what's happening. CMC was a major trade. This guy's pretty good. And I know he did a lot for a lot of your fantasy teams. But overall, this game wasn't exciting at all. Russell Wilson is still a guy that I don't believe is going to be the guy going forward with the Broncos. I still believe that Nathaniel Hackett has to get fired by the end of the season because too many mistakes were made, but we have to wait to see how that works out. The Panthers and the Falcons. Now look, DJ Moore, right? When he caught that touchdown, like, I'm just gonna go to the end of the game because this game was like the field goal kicker, whatever I forgot the kicker's name for the Panthers, bro. But this dude is such a terrible kicker, bro. Like, even with the penalty that DJ Moore got for, whatever he did, unsportsmanlike, whatever he did when he celebrated, he took his helmet off when they scored. Even when they moved it back, he should have still been able to make that kick. All right? In overtime, he gets another chance. The Panthers have another chance to be the top team in the NFC South, right? And the dude misses the kick again. I immediately tweeted out. I put it on Facebook. I had it on my YouTube. Like, bro, that dude cannot be flying back with the team. I don't care. Listen, guys, people have to understand, even with that penalty, he should still be able to make a field goal of that distance. That's what people are not understanding. When you look at the way that they place blame, it's really ridiculous because DJ Moore, if I'm DJ Moore, I'm like, yo, bro, you got one job, dog. You got one job. It ain't like it was a 60-yarder with the penalty. And then you get a chip shot field goal in overtime and you can't make that? Like, dude, what is the chances you would have made the extra point? People act like these kickers don't, like, completely shaft extra points. Yeah, look, I'm with DJ Moore on this, bro. Like, the kicker, you got to cut him. You got to cut ties. Go find somebody else that knows how to. I would even hire Ocho Cinco or something like that. A dude that really knows how to put the ball through the uprights, dude. Like, it was really, really bad with the Panthers kicker. And then obviously Cool was able to go ahead and seal it for the Falcons. And they take the number one spot in the NFC South. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's hilarious because Tom Brady is not there. But that game was all about that, bro. It came down to the kicker. Walker made a great throw. Everything worked out well. That kicker is terrible and should not be on that team anymore going forward. I would not be able to look at him in the face. I'm sorry, guys. I just wouldn't be able to do it. Now, let's get to the title of the video, right? Cowboys Nation, just hear me out, right? Zeke gets injured. Tony Pollard's 3 touchdowns leads the Cowboys to a 49-29 victory. Yes, that's correct. Dak Prescott was pretty decent, 21 of 27, 250 yards, 2 touchdowns. Pollard had 14 carries, 131 yards, 3 touchdowns. CeeDee Lamb got a touchdown, 77 yards. So Dak was able to get him involved, similar to, what was going on prior to his injury, right? I'm going to tell you this right now. Let me just go ahead and say this, right? I got to tell you that I don't even want to see Zeke anymore. Like, after like how you see something, you're like, yo, all right, it's time to just not. We got to figure, dude, his money is guaranteed. They got to figure out how to give it to him and just let him go, dude. Because I think what happens is he slows down the progression of what the Cowboys do. Because just watching the game, it was so seamless the way the Cowboys played. They have an unbelievable defense. Micah Parsons is going crazy. That defense is going wild. Everything is looking good. And when you get an offensive burst like Tony Pollard, you don't really want to, like, sit him too much during the game. And when Zeke is there, in my opinion, Cowboys Nation, it takes away from your momentum. I don't know if you guys felt the way that I felt about it, but I was actually, texting with one of my friends during the game, and we both agreed. When he steps in that dirt and makes that move and goes for 6, you're just like, yo, you know what? I'm done with Zeke. Zeke had his run. It was beautiful when he was there early on. His first 3-4 seasons. He's not that guy anymore. Tony Pollard, the dude is making like less than $1 million, like riding the bench, dog. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Tony Pollard's agent, he better be ready to get this man some money. Like seriously. He better be ready to get this man some money, because it is just completely ridiculous that this man is making what he's making, bro. He was unbelievable. And that's a Bears defense that's been causing a lot of problems this year. And he was still dominating. And let me just say this, right? The O-line of the Cowboys is not what it once was. And Pollard was really making the moves and doing what he needed to do to get to where he wanted to get to, ultimately getting 3 touchdowns for the day. Cowboys Nations, Cowboy Nation, let me know. Let me know if I'm going crazy or I'm too excited or whatever. I just believe that it's time to move on from Zeke. Just let him be injured all year and just let him go out and just don't bring him back next year. Dude, I don't know. I just think that it's time, because if the Cowboys are looking to win a championship, I don't believe that Zeke is not what we believe Zeke used to be. Tony Pollard right now is him. Dolphins and the Lions. This was very exciting to watch the Lions blow a lead the way they usually do, but it was really. I saw Jalen Waddle doing the waddle, dude, and I was just like, yo, what is going on? I don't think I've ever seen him do the waddle, dude. But he just kept doing the waddle in his 2 touchdowns. I kind of liked it. Tyreek Hill's just, dude, does this man never not have over 150 yards? Does Tua ever lose? I'm so happy for Tua, bro, because like I said, I was one of those guys that yo, that guy is too small. He's going to get injured every play. I was right to start the season. Dude got bashed up, but he came back and he's ready to roll. I just like seeing the underdog win, bro. Dude, it wasn't the fact that I thought that he couldn't play. I just thought he was too little and he was too fragile. Somehow he's staying around, and I saw him slide a lot more. And, if he's able to, he throws some hot ones, bro. The Lions are the Lions, but the Lions were fighting and it could have got real nasty and it just didn't. And it is what it is. The Cardinals and the Vikings. I got to be totally honest about the Vikings. Dude, Kirk Cousins, bro, you making some really, really hot ones, bro. You throwing some hot throws, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We saw DeAndre Hopkins one-handed catch. That was pretty dope. Kyler Murray made some really bad decisions throughout the game, but overall, it's like the Cardinals are right there. They're just not there yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if there was a Call of Duty tournament that Kyler Murray was thinking about during the game, but he could send me an invite and I'll get the game, bro, because I heard the dude is really good at Call of Duty. But regardless of that, this man Kirk Cousins, bro, he's throwing that ball, he's slinging that thing, he's kind of scaring me. And it's really, really quiet, but the Vikings are 6-1. Hashtag school, okay. I'm looking at it, they're all right, bro, we might have to do something with this. This is kind of crazy. The Raiders and the Saints. Now, I do want to say this about the Raiders and the Saints, right? Derek Carr, I put out a tweet asking if Derek Carr was the problem. And a lot of the majority believes that he is. Some people believe that it's play calling. Some people believe that, the Raiders are just not ready. I believe that there's something going on, and I don't know what the hell it is, but you just lost 24-zip. So Derek Carr has been the individual guy that's been there, and I think he is the major issue because he's not good. And that's just plain and simple. Devontae Adams was a no-show. I can't imagine, what Aaron Rodgers, after we're going to get to his game in a second, what he's feeling, allowing Devontae Adams to leave and just be completely trash with a new quarterback. It has to be hilarious, because Aaron Rodgers is also getting beat up. But Aaron Rodgers is making decent throws. The players just can't catch it. If he has Devontae Adams, he has a lot going for him. That's a number 1 seed, that Packers offense, even with just Devontae Adams by himself, which is my point. Everybody is not replaceable. We were taught that growing up, everybody can be replaced. Not immediately, though. You know what I'm saying? You can't just get rid of a dude and just not have anybody suitable. And Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers, they should have probably figured out a way to keep him there, because I'm pretty sure Devontae Adams is very, very frustrated right now after the Saints beat the brakes off him. Alvin Kamara went crazy. All right, he just went crazy. So, in the passing game, in the running game, all that stuff, and there was rumors about him being traded. Let's see how that works out. It's going to be real crazy. The Patriots and the Jets. Now, look, this is what I want everybody to understand really, really quickly, right? This was not a game that the Patriots were supposed to win. That pick 6 that was called back because of a stupid defensive penalty cost the Jets this game. Then after that, a lot of bad play from Zach Wilson, seeing ghosts, just doing whatever he wants, and making Bill Belichick look like he knows what's going on. That's what caused him to lose this game. And I'm going to tell you right now, if they keep that pick six on the board, the momentum of the game, it's crushed. It's over. Mac Jones just goes and just becomes the regular Mac Jones that we know, and it's over. But it didn't happen like that. And it was a good call because it was unnecessary. It was a real unnecessary play. And I know that defender is going to be having some issues today. Because if I'm the coach, you're going to be having a lot of issues. Dude, you just cost us that game. So I have to go ahead and give the Jets still some props, bro. You know what I'm saying? They fought hard. They had the game in control. Sometimes you got to win the game ugly. And they had an ugly win. They just, after that pick six was brought back, they just didn't play well. And in the second half, the Patriots came out like a ball of fire. And that was pretty much it, man. Zach Wilson, you suck, dude. Steelers and the Eagles. The Eagles are real. Only undefeated team left. A.J. Brown with that penalty when he pointed at the defenders. That was hilarious. Jalen Hurts, like I said, from game one, I told you guys, he's looking like he has so much confidence, and it's scaring me. I told you guys that like game one, and voila, they're 7-0. 35-13. Nothing to really talk about with the Steelers. They're not a good football team right now. Maybe they'll get a first-round draft pick, and we'll move on. Titans and the Texans, all right? Derrick Henry, 219 yards and 32 carries and 2 touchdowns. That should let you guys know what happened in this game. Has nothing to do with the fact that, Ryan Tannehill was out, all that stuff, whatever, had the rookie quarterback in. It was all about Derrick Henry. The Texans are an awful football team. Nobody expected them to win. They can't stop the run. Davis Mills is not good. We figured that out. I thought he was decent when I first saw him. He's pretty bad. To just be totally honest about it, he's pretty bad. So I'm going to go ahead and just say, you know what? The dude sucks at the game, and that's pretty much it. Commanders and the Colts. Now, they did bench Matt Ryan, which I told you guys would happen, right? I told you guys that would happen because Matt Ryan is not a good player. It wasn't that I was trying to make fun of him or anything like that. He's just not good. He's not, overall, he's just not a good team. So, the Colts played better. The quarterback made some bad reads, but he also made a really good one at the end that was dropped by Pittman that would have put them in field goal range to win the game. But you can't take away from Heineke and McLaurin, bro. I don't know what was happening to McLaurin, but I never seen him that fired up before, dude. What they said he was from Indianapolis? Dude, I don't know what. He was fired up, bro. I don't know what was going on. But Heineke right now is playing better than Carson Wentz. And Ron Rivera was right. They was like, yo, why are you guys losing? It's the quarterback. He told the truth. The Niners and the Rams. CMC threw a touchdown that was hotter than any throw that Garoppolo made yesterday. CMC went crazy on the ground, throwing touchdowns, returning touchdowns, rushing. Dude, he did, bro, triple crown for this guy. It was wild. Keep in mind, Debo was out in this game. They always beat on the Rams, though. They just can't beat them in the playoffs. But we'll see. The Niners are looking really scary with McCaffrey out there, bro. If they can get all their, get everything together and start to get their health right, the playoffs is a whole different animal. I think that this year, it's going to be the most exciting playoffs we've seen in a long time. Because I really don't know what's going on with the NFC. And speaking of that, the Giants. The Giants would have beaten the Seahawks. But first of all, let me give Geno Smith credit. Ever since he got punched in the face when he was on on a Jets team or something, I thought his career was done. But maybe that punch to the face was meant to be, because he's playing like a maniac right now. But the Giants, the turnovers caused them to lose this game. Do not listen. I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't have like 2-3 fumbles. Like that one guy that kept fumbling, that had the nerve to get a concussion or whatever happened to him. That dude right there, I'm getting him off the team right away. That guy cannot, he's cut from the team. Like, bro, don't come back. Dude, your locker's been removed. The Giants had this game won. If there are no turnovers the way that they had it, they would have still beaten the Seahawks. Okay? Big drop by Tyler Lockett. Geno Smith spoke to him on the sideline. He came back through another dot to the same exact play, and the guy caught it. Like, bro, these kind of things that were going on, it still wouldn't have mattered if those turnovers didn't happen. The Giants were playing great defense. Look, man, it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. You can't be fumbling punts. You can't be fumbling the ball. And that was it. I don't want to hear nothing about, like, bro, do I care about the Giants winning? No. But I watched this game mostly in its entirety, and the turnovers killed them. Else they played so hard. But again, Geno Smith threw some hot ones all game. I have to give him his credit. I'm not going to be a hater. The dude played very, very well. It is what it is. But the Giants could have won this game without those turnovers. And I really believe that, just based on the way the momentum was going and how everybody was playing. Daniel Jones, he didn't play well, but, it is what it is. You're not going to have a superstar game every game. But they played defense. And the defense played well enough to keep them in the game if they don't also turn the ball over. So that's ultimately what I got from that game. But the Giants look like they still are very, very tough. 6-2. They're probably going to be in the playoffs. Packers and the Bills. This game was pure domination. Josh Allen threw 2 intos. I don't know what the hell he was doing, but it was just like he was just playing around. You know what I'm saying? Stephon Diggs, after he burnt the dude on the side that he was arguing with in the lot, as they were coming out. It's a lot of craziness going on in the league right now. Dudes are arguing on the way out to the field. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just more of that adrenaline going, and Stephon Diggs is a burner. You know what I'm saying? 6 receptions, 108 yards, 1 touchdown. But Josh Allen didn't play particularly well, but he is still one of the guys that we're looking for to get MVP if they continue to play the way that they've been playing. But he just made some really, really bad throws. I think, like I said, he realized that the Packers are not a good football team, and he just wanted to just try stuff. You can't do that. That's what he has to get out of the habit of doing, and he's going to be unbelievable once he gets to that point. But right now, he's still acting like it's backyard football, and he's just throwing it up for grabs. Dude, you cannot do that. You know what I'm saying? As much as you want to, I know the Packers suck, but you can't do that. Other than that, Aaron Rodgers, dude, he's just going out there like, yo, bro, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying, bro? He's like, yo, look, it is what it is. I'm going out here, I'm just trying to throw to whoever's there. I'm challenging people, and I'm doing whatever I want. He doesn't look like the same Aaron Rodgers. He and Tom Brady should have probably just retired together instead of coming back and just wasting our time this year. That way we could see Jordan Love just be terrible, and then that way we accept it. Watching Aaron Rodgers lose like that is not really fun for me as a avid NFL watcher. So it is what it is, bro. At the end of the day, the teams are changing up and things are getting wild, but the Bills are still the favorite, in my opinion, to win the Super Bowl. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching the recap of this podcast. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Until next time, one love, y'all.